Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with your mid-September 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without a further ado, we're going to jump on into it, and we shall see what is up for my Pisces peeps. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding mid-September 2022. What information do we got in store here, please, for the zodiac signs of Piscean, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-September 2022. We got quite a few cards that decided to come out here for you. We got 3 cards here. We have an Ace of Swords, a 2 of Cups, and the Hierophant card coming out here as well. Hierophant card being Taurian energy. Not sure if that means anything specifically to you, but you could be dealing with a Taurus potentially. Moving on to one more card for you, which is going to be the last overall energy for your mid-month. Let's see what that card will be. What's going to be the last overall energy that Pisces needs to see regarding mid-September 2022, and that's going to be here, the Page of Swords. So let's go ahead and begin. All these cards are your overall energy, so let's go ahead and talk about it. We got an Ace of Swords, 2 of Cups, Hierophant, and then we do got here a Page of Swords. Now with the Ace of Swords here to the 2 of Cups, true connection is what I'm sensing here for you. Truly connected to somebody or something regarding mid-September. I think that when I say true, it means it's honest, it's real, it's raw, it's everything that you want it to be. And I feel that with the Hierophant coming into play here for you, this is a time where commitment is starting to be really taking presence in your life. I feel like you're recognizing that if something is real and if it is good and if it's honest and if it's exactly what I need, I should handle it. I should commit. I should settle down. I should enjoy it instead of allow it to kind of fall between my grasp. This is an interesting reading. I kind of feel here for you, Pisces, that it's like I have to acknowledge when things are not worth letting go of and when things are really worth the real work and the real commitment and the real effort, because there's something really wonderful here. It's almost like maybe some of you are uncovering this about a person. Like if you have a new individual you connected with on a romantic level, it's like this is a person that's worth putting this commitment into, and that's worth putting this effort into when it comes towards love and when it comes towards a relationship. You know, this is a person worth building a future with. And if it's not about love, it could be that this career, this is worth it, this is true, this is honest, this is what I've always wanted, and it's worth putting the effort in and being consistent and committing and settling down with it, because there's a lot of growth and wonderful things that I can have in my future in reference to this career. So Page of Swords coming out as the last card, I feel like Page of Swords is like, this is not something to take lightly and to put myself in a perspective to where I could potentially lose it. This is something to pay attention to and to really give this my all. So I feel like you're feeling called to give something your all here this month, whether it's a job or your career, or it's your relationships, or it is your own destiny. Some of you might be even uncovering your own destiny is a message that I'm seeing coming through here as well for you. So it's like something here is really worth your all. And right now is a time not to mess around, but instead to really settle down and give it your 100% investment. Okay, Piscean. All right, that seems to be the overall theme of your mid-September. By the way, just before we move any further, we did have a King of Swords try to reveal itself. King of Swords is a card that does represent seriousness, so I do feel like your situation here this month is meant to be taken seriously. Now let's go ahead and move on forward. Let's have a look here and see what will be coming in here for you regarding mid-September 2022. So what's going to be coming in here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding mid-September 2022. Having a look at the first card for you, we do got here the 2 of Pentacles. Moving into the next card for you, Pisces, we also do have here the 5 of Pentacles. And then taking a look at the last 2 cards for you, Pisces, and what do we have? We also do have here the Queen of Cups, followed up here with the Page of Wands. So having a look here at what's going to be coming in here for you for your second half of the month, we got the 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and we got the Page of Swords. What I feel here for you, Piscean, is like 2 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. That creates the 7 when you add the 2 together. So 7 of Pentacles is patience, it's investment. Right now, I feel like what's coming in here for you is that you've kind of been beating around the bush this month. You're going to feel indecisive. 2 of Pentacles is kind of like, do I feel like I should stay? Do I feel like I should go? Should I do this? Should I not? And that's why I think that the overall energies were being reinforced as you really should 100% invest yourself into something here this month. Chances are the reason why you're being called to do that is because you've been feeling so indecisive here with the Two of Pentacles. Indecision essentially is going to lead you to loss, is what the message is saying. So what'll be coming in here for you, Piscean, is that so long as you're indecisive, you are in jeopardy of losing something wonderful. And with the Queen of Cups here to the Page of Wands, Queen of Cups is something that is emotionally fulfilling, and Page of Wands is something that has your interest. So you have something in front of you that you're emotionally connected to. Now, it doesn't have to be love for all of you, which is what I'm trying to mention. It doesn't have to be love for all of you. It very well likely could be a new path in your career that you really do feel comfortable with and that you really do enjoy emotionally. And maybe it's something also that you're very passionate about here with the Page of Wands. So the point is that you got a good thing in front of you, but you're in jeopardy of losing it if you don't settle to it, if you don't invest in it and give it your all. Essentially, the more indecisive you are, the more you are in jeopardy of losing something. So that's what's going to be coming in here for you this month. And I think that that's going to be what kind of pushes you in that overall energy direction where it's like, okay, time to settle down, time to truly invest. I have something true here. Thing about Ace of Swords too is Ace of Swords is kind of like a massive realization. It's a big clarity card. So everything's going to start to make sense for you. You know, it's like I can't beat around the bush right now with this person I've been dealing with. It's like they really are good for me. I can't be indecisive right now on if I should invest or I shouldn't invest. I think they are going to be great for me and be a great addition to my future. I got to give it my all, you know? So you're going to be having these awakenings and realizations about certain things in your life, and it's no longer time to hold back. It's time to really commit here and to really give it your all. Let's have a look here and see what's going to be going on that you may or may not be aware about at this time. So what stuff do we got going on here for Pisces that they may or may not be aware about in mid-September 2022? First card out for you is going to be the Judgment card. I think that your angels and spirit guides are definitely here to guide you along the way. I do feel like their presence has been a lot more active than usual. You could be getting messages from them as well here, Piscean. So if you've been seeing a lot of number synchronicities like 111, 222, so on and so forth, 555, if you've been seeing these number synchronicities, these are the ways that your angels and spirit guides have been communicating with you. Definitely tune into it, you know? I often tell people, because people will ask me, well, Ant, what does 222 mean? It's like, freaking Google it, okay? A lot of people are like, Google it? It's that easy? Yeah, Google it, man. You will see the message that you need to see. So just by doing a quick Google search, you'll understand what those synchronicities and numbers mean to you. But overall, though, you could be getting messages in that format. I am seeing, though, because Piscean, you're very big dreamers. Often, Pisceans and water signs as a whole do tend to have incredibly vivid dreams. So you could be starting to see a lot of things in your dream life. And this dream or type of dreams that you're having as well could be sending messages. So your guides could be giving you messages through your dream. If you're dreaming random things, Google it too. Okay, you can have a dream about a cockroach and it won't make sense and you're confused. Google it. There's a reason why you're dreaming about a cockroach, believe it or not. Dream analogies are very real. So I would take that into consideration. Pay more attention and be more aware at this time, because no matter how subtle it may be, your guides are actively communicating with you is what they want you to hear. Moving on to the next card, we do got here the Three of Pentacles. More is working for you than you think. I feel like that's something you're unaware about. I think more things are being constructed right now, and more foundations are working in ways that you never thought they would be. So when it comes towards the Three of Pentacles coming into play here for you, it's kind of like the foundation of what you have is a lot more solid than you can imagine. So going back to the energy of, like, let's say this entire reading is about a person you're dealing with right now in love. It's like, this is a foundation that could be a long-lasting relationship, like a relationship that can go to marriage, a relationship that you can be with somebody where you would want kids with them, and you would want that house, and you would want that future. So there is a foundation here that has that ability to stand for years. It has the ability to not crack. You know, when you build a house, you want to build the most solid foundation you can. This is a very solidified foundation you have in your life. You know, same thing for those Pisceans right now that this is resonating in reference to career. What you're doing right now in your career has the ability to last years for you of abundance that you can create from this. So something's really solid here. I think that you're being called to look at it more and to realize it more. Moving on to the next card of what you might not be aware about, we got the Seven of Wands, and then looking at one more card, we got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're not aware to your resistance, Piscean. Essentially, what I mean by resistance is your indecisiveness. Your indecisiveness has caused you to resist what you have at this time. So the opportunity you have right in front of you, it's really wonderful, but the more indecisive you continue to be, once again, puts you in jeopardy of losing what you can have. So this is a relationship of a lifetime. This is a career of the lifetime. This is a goal that you wanted to complete of a lifetime. This is a self-transformation of a lifetime. It's like, this is something of a lifetime, Pisces, you know? Something big, man, that you don't want to miss out on. You really want to give it your all here. So try not to be indecisive. Definitely make a choice here this month. Now, of course, use your discernment. For every Piscean watching, this might not be the case for you. This reading might actually not be resonating to you at all. So if it isn't resonating to you, then definitely don't, hunker down and commit to something that you don't want. Essentially, for Pisces here that have been indecisive, it's not that you've been indecisive because you don't want what you have. It's more that you haven't felt so sure. But the more that you give yourself the opportunity to really think about this situation this month, and the more that you start to realize what you have, then you'll start to see how worth it this situation is. The more you think about this person, oh my God, yeah, the more I really see a solid future with him. Person of a lifetime. The more I think about this career I've started, yeah, the more I can see success, and I can see tons and tons of money coming in here for me. So, be a big thinker here this month. Really analyze, okay? And bring a lot into your awareness of what's happening around you, and see what you have. Don't see what you have only when you've lost it. See what you have right in front of you, okay? All right, Piscean. So that's what I see going on here that you may not be aware about. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what you can expect now throughout the rest of your mid-September. What can my Piscean people expect, please, throughout the rest of their mid-September 2022? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First card out, we got here the Four of Wands. Hello, hello. Four of Wands, very beautiful energy here for you. This is the energy of stability. Could represent marriage here for a few of you, so there could be a proposal at hand for some of you Pisceans. But Four of Wands, it's a card here that represents that everything is wonderful. We have the two people incredibly happy, standing under the gazebo. They have opened a door in their life where things are incredibly well. They have also worked very hard together to get to where they needed to get to. So Four of Wands, what you can expect going forward here throughout the rest of mid-September is you can expect to see new doors and windows of opportunity opening up for you, and new forms of happiness being able to be created because you are settling and you are investing right now in something that's wonderful. So if this is about you and a partner, Pisces, it's like we're really starting to see the nice kind of relationship we can have and the opportunity we can have to grow in this relationship with each other. It's stable, it's comfortable, but there's so much room for positive expansion. Same thing when it comes towards anything else, So this doesn't have to be just a love reading for everybody once again, even though most of the examples come out as love. If it resonates to you in a different way, do take that into account. Next card we do have here, the Strength card, all right? And then moving on to two more cards for what you can expect throughout the rest of the month. We do have here the Ten of Swords, and we do have here the Nine of Cups. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, having a look here at what you can expect throughout the rest of mid-September. Four of Wands, I already mentioned, lots of growth and expansion, new windows of opportunity opening up here for you. Now, Strength card here to the Ten of Swords is pretty interesting. I think that what needs to be ended here is the energy of holding back. Piscean, there's something within you that's held yourself back for a while about investing in whatever this is. And I think that once you figure out why you've been so held back, once you figure out what's kind of like caused your own indecision, I feel like you're going to end up removing that. Maybe you've been so indecisive because maybe part of you didn't feel worthy enough to have this. Maybe part of you was indecisive because there was fear involved. Whatever the case might be here for you, I feel like you're going to be removing that blockage. So you can expect to remove the blockage that originally caused your indecision. I'm removing right now the fear of this not working out, or I'm removing right now the feeling of not being good enough to have whatever this is. So whatever kind of blockage has been here, blockages are being removed, and Nine of Cups, pretty much just basically letting yourself enjoy this, You're letting yourself enjoy what you have right in front of you. It sucks. A lot of people often realize what they have after it's already been left, or after it's already left, or after it's already walked away. For you, Pisces, it's more of the opposite. It's about seeing what you have in front of you and enjoying it and loving it and not having to go through that process of knowing what you really had after it's already gone. So you can appreciate what you got in front of you. You can enjoy it, and it's truly beautiful, All right, Pisces, I'm loving this reading for you, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during mid-September 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome that is showing up here for them? And what do we got? We got here the Devil, and that Devil is going to be followed up here with the Seven of Pentacles. Pretty interesting to see this showing up here for the outcome. Thing about the Devil card is that the Devil card usually represents something that keeps you stuck, something that keeps you trapped. But the Seven of Pentacles, now that's a card of investment, but it's also a card of growth. I feel like for many of you Pisceans, you're kind of growing away from being trapped in a certain type of cycle. This month breaks you or sets you free from being trapped. But what kind of trapped energy are we discussing here for Pisces? There's more to this message, so stay tuned. Let me go ahead and just get into it real quick. What exactly is happening this month that's breaking Pisces free? Like, what are they breaking free from that they need to be aware about? We got here the Two of Wands. We got here the King of Pentacles. Wow. Pisces, I feel like for those of you that have always kind of been in a situation where there was a choice between choosing something that you did want or going in an opposite direction and not taking it, it's like you're breaking free from that and you're finally allowing yourself to get and to have what it is you've wanted all along. It's like, for example, let's say a person walks up to you, Pisces, and they're like, hey, we have $100 here, and I can give this $100 to you, or I can give this $100 to somebody in need. And it's like, I'll give it to somebody in need. Even if you were in a situation where that $100 could have been useful, you were always in a position and like a perspective where you were putting the happiness of others ahead of yourself. And I think that that's what you're really breaking free from here, because I feel like with the Devil card showing up here, it's kind of been like a pretty long going cycle where you have put your own wants, your own needs, and your own desires on the back burner and put everything else above it. So Pisces, the reason why this month is so significant is not only just because you're getting something of a lifetime here, but it's also because you're putting yourself in the priority perspective. You know, you're taking into account your desires. You're taking into account what you want and what will make you happy. And you're not allowing anything else to stand in the way of that. So I do feel here for you for mid-September 2022. If any of you have been in a cycle where you've noticed that you've kind of always put your own feelings on the back burner and put everything else above it, that's not the case here for you anymore. You're breaking free from that cycle, because that cycle may have cost you, it might have cost you over the years to really miss out on a lot of abundant opportunities because you didn't really put yourself first, So I see Pisceans breaking free here from that for sure, which I think is overall a good thing. Do I think it's important, right, to take other people's emotions into account and to take other people's needs into account? Absolutely. But do I think that it's a great and healthy thing to always put yourself last? Absolutely not. I think that we need to recognize that we deserve just as much as what we want for other people. As a Pisces, you're kind, you're lovely, you're warm-hearted, and you have so much love to give, and you want the best for so many people in your life. But it's also incredibly important to want that for yourself too. If you could want the most amazing things for other people, you have to want the most amazing things for you too. So I love it for you, man. Something of a lifetime. Relationship of a lifetime. Career of a lifetime. Goal of a lifetime. I don't know, man. Big lifetime change here coming in here for you. Don't miss out on it. Don't be indecisive. Hunker down, settle down. Give it your all, give it your investment, let yourself enjoy it, remove the blockages, and you're looking at something really fantastic here in mid-September 2022. Pisces, I love you, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure if it'll resonate to all of you. Of course, no tarot reading can resonate to everybody on the planet. That falls under a certain zodiac sign. But if it does happen to resonate to you, more than happy that it does. I appreciate you being here so much. You guys are loved, and I appreciate all of you tuning in. Thank you. If you are new here, do consider subscribing and joining the Soul Family. That would be awesome as well. And yeah, with that being said, Pisces, happy to resonate with you if I had. If it's not your story, you can check out any other awesome tarot readers on the YouTube platform or any other future videos that I post. And I will see you all in the next video. Much love, Pisces. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you all later. Peace.